have got one more for you this morning. That's not one of those true-to-life stories. This one is from the other side. It's about the difference between heaven and hell. Seems these two fellas get together one day to compare notes, and one of them is from heaven, and the other one's, well, he's from the other place. And the man from heaven asks him what it's like down there, what hell is really like. Well, says the man, it's terrible. We get really hungry, feeding the furnaces, and then they sit us down at these big banquet tables piled high with food, all kinds of wonderful food, and the devil comes out and he says, all you can eat, help yourselves. Seconds eat, thirds even. Just one rule. You gotta be polite down here and use your forks. No grabbing food in hell. So there we are, all ready to dig in and eat some of that wonderful food. And we reach down to pick up our forks. And every one of those forks got handles on it, 3 feet long. There's no way in the world we can get that food in our mouths. And that old devil just stands there laughing and laughing at us over and over every single night. I tell you, it is torture, something awful. Well, says the other man, we got big tables of food like that in heaven too. And our forks, they got the same long handles. No way we can feed ourselves either. Exactly the same problem. So we just sit down and feed each other. They feed each other. They feed each other. What an idea. What an amazing thing to do. Makes the whole difference between feast and famine, between happiness and torture. How come nobody down in hell thought of that? Not one soul. Well, nobody down in hell thought of that because that's not the way they think. That's why they're down there in the first place. Wouldn't occur to them to do anything for anybody else. And that is their curse. And that is the real pain of living in hell.